Okay, here we are at Clarke auction. Nice soft day, just about to get ready to rain. Hope everyone had a great holiday weekend. We have a magnificent sale coming in. We are absolutely loaded. If you like mid-century furniture, then this is the spot. We have over 100 lots. We have jewellery. We have the art collection of John Anderson, who was Paul Cadmus's boyfriend. So a very important sale. Do not miss it. Okay, we're going to start out here. These are a pair of columns that came from a Scarsdale estate. Very rare. Try and find another pair of these. We took them all apart, nearly killed the crew. They're still recovering. Comes in bits. The lions come out separate, the base. These all sit in top. We cut the metal, we got them out. But what a wonderful pair of columns. You won't see these too often. These are estimated conservatively 3,000 to 5,000 from the same Scarsdale estate. Also rare to find a marble fountain, bit of staining, but nice with the swans or with the dolphins. Nice two-tier, nice big fountain. Was working in the house, so I would imagine it's not too hard to get working. Before we go in the gallery, also from that Scarsdale estate, we have the Four Seasons here. These are in Portland cement, but have wonderful aged patina on them, look good size. Okay, well, that we move into the main room. We have a large collection of important lighting here, to include Tiffany and Handel. Of note, we have this pair of Tiffany Studios 3-panel sconces. Look at the beautiful patina, the beautiful curvature on these. Beautiful glass. And over here from our Handel grouping of lighting from a different estate, we have this, what they call a mermaid base lamp. Look at the beautiful shade on it with the flowers. We have the fork top. Below that, from the same Scarsdale house as the marble sculpture, we have this pair of Italian commodes. Good age on them, nice with the marble inserted, nice color marble, beautiful gilt decoration on them. 18th, 19th century. Moving over here, we have a whole Stickley dining room set. We have this wonderful little bookcase, Gustav Stickley sign, nice patina. Atop this, we have a nice gilt Rococo mirror. From the John Anderson estate, we also have some Nakashima furniture. Of note, this table here, nice with the butterfly dovetailing in the middle. Nice size, nice original patina. Curved on the edge. We have reached out to the foundation, who say it's a very early one. And they will supply paperwork. Below here, as you can see, we have lots of carpets. From a 10th Street in Manhattan, we have a wonderful estate of, I suppose, contemporary mid-century style furniture. No expense spared when they purchased this. They were selling the apartments for between 6 and 30 million. Anyway, nothing was ever used, but we have this console, probably made of like a plaster with a finish on top of it. Atop that, look, a nice 3-piece Art Deco garniture set. Pairs of pedestals. We have the Steinway piano here. This belonged to John Anderson and Paul Cadmus. Wonderful Steinway, nice, looks like a walnut. Nice patina on it, nice shape, nice with the legs. Before we move in the main room, we have this nice early paint decorated Italian cabinet. Different to see with the nice paint on, with good age, probably 18th century. And here we go. Inside this room, I mean, so much stuff, you cannot believe it. If you are looking for great furniture, do not miss this sale. Previews Thursday and Friday, and Saturday sale and Sunday. Here, going with the Tiffany, or this nice large Tiffany Studios lamp. Base, nice original patina, but good big size. To go with the marble, look at this angel here. Big marble angel, nice big size. And in the smalls, we have lots of, still more Tiffany over here. And this is actually Quezel, nice big shade by Quezel, Favril glass. Lots of bronze sculpture, Irvin Morantz, nice 60s sculpture of a bust. Tiffany Favril, marble eagle down there. More lighting over here. We've just some of the best Handel in a long time. This is a nice Handel desktop, wonderful patina, wonderful original condition. And we have this dome top boudoir lamp. Atop that, pair of candelabras. Decorative boxes, more decorative boxes. Look at this large, probably baccarat at the back, big size, probably 12 inches or more. And as usual, we have a large sprinkling of Le Coulter Atmos clocks. This is a nice carriage clock. We have bronze candelabra. We have Vanini, little collection of Vanini there. Little bronze collection here, including Tiffany Studios. We have two nice and pretty rare pieces of Picasso Madura. Man diving into the water there. We have one in black and we have one in white. The one in black is slightly as is. Has an old repair on the back but doesn't show through the front. But these are pretty rare pair. And nice original Tiffany Studios bell lamp. More Le Coulter clocks. We have this beautiful big bronze French clock. And here we have a bronze sculpture by an artist called Mario Negri. Big size. I'm gonna put it down there, it's quite heavy. Slightly as is here. Something must have happened to this piece here, but a nice big rare. It's monogrammed and stamped on the back. Better get a move on here as we're getting slow, Steve. Lots of mid-century furniture from a New Jersey estate. We have this teak tambour sliding front cabinet. We have chrome-based tables. Here's another Handel lamp on top here. Beautiful pair of chairs, velvet upholstered, from New York City, from 10th Street, probably originally mid-century, but rehabbed. We have bone lamps. We have pairs of leather end tables. We have wonderful settees and sofas in this sale, including this one here. This one is signed underneath. Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams, no less. We have rope form mirrors. We have brass-based coffee tables. We have a pair here of George Nelson upholstered front cabinets. Lots of Rococo mirrors, bronze sconces. Nice heavy duty one here from Scarsdale. This one also from Westchester. We have a nice bronze fire screen here. So much stuff, bear with me if I'm getting a little confused. It's my little Irish mind here on a day after the holiday weekend. Nice pair of upholstered club chairs from the 10th Street estate, ready to go in the apartment, never sat in hardly. And here we have from, this is actually from White Plains. We have the steel-based leather top with a stone table. I believe it's by Maitland Smith. Atop this, look at this, wonderful with the skin, the way it was upholstered to show the hide. Nice mid-century, I would call it dark bleached oak or cerused oak. We have more mid-century settees. Over here we have the Gustav Stickley table. It has leaves. Here's one of a pair of wonderful Trumeau mirrors. Good age on them, nice big size, beautifully carved, beautiful patina gilt decoration. Scarsdale. Three-piece clock garniture set. Nice heavy-duty pair of candelabra, beautifully gilded. Slightly as is on the marble, but a wonderful set. We have 18th century French commodes. We have demi-lune tables. We have some nice Art Deco lighting. Look at this one. This actually came from New Canaan. Wonderful big size. Look, atypical of what Art Deco should be with the pink glass frosted here, plain here. And here we have a Lalique style pink chandelier. Here from Scarsdale once again, another pair of Trumeaus, this time with the marble top consoles. They were in the hallway of the estate. Below that, beautiful, we have a pair of these marble top and bamboo form tables here. Over here, one of my favorite sets in the sale, we have a set of 8 of these Clismos chairs. Look at these, in the style of T. Robes John Gibbings. Clismos chairs came from the Manhattan 10th Street apartment. I want you to look at this stone top table because they were sitting around this in Manhattan. Look at the base of that, a nice star base. That's stone. If you buy this set, make sure you have someone strong to lift it. We have this wonderful Handel. I believe the base is a poppy base, nice big size, nice original patina. Nice shade on that. We have this beautiful velvet sofa here. Really comfortable. And atop this, the best pair of sconces, best set of sconces I've seen in a long time. We have 4 of these triple lamp, figural base, and then we have 4 of the singles. We're all in the living room of that Scarsdale estate. Wonderful, wonderful gilt patina, wonderful quality, the best you're going to get. Nice 60s mirror there. Keep a note as you're moving along. I'm missing stuff, but you'll see it in the camera. Lots of nice sofas. A pair of these cotton sofas came from Bedford. We have more mid-century sets of chairs, need of a bit of upholstery, but lots of mid-century. We have more Gustav Stickley here. Here we have nice, sort of newer, but a beautiful Rococo carved, sort of, I would call it Baroque style Italian cabinet. We have tea carts. This is a pretty rare mid-century chair and ottoman, needs upholstery, probably Finn's Jewel. There's a beautiful yew wood leather top desk with wonderful size. Watch the lighting, lots of camera lighting. We have plenty of clocks. We have this bag-style bronze coffee table. Another little mid-century settee. I'm not even, look in this room. Chaotic. We won't call it that in case the crew are listening, but this is how much stuff we have. We have Ralph Lauren, we have 8 or 9 sets of chrome chairs. We have large upholstered ottomans. We have Zuku coffee tables. We have upholstered ottomans. We have mirrors. Look at this wonderful carved, probably Italian bench with the faux leopard skin. More French Louis XV1 style desks. We have consoles. We have this wonderful mid-century or Danish modern leather upholstered settee here. We have mirrored cabinets. This is one lot here, Italian mirror with the Santos, 2 items, 1 money. This is a very, I would call, look at the design on this. Beautiful. Nice marble top table with the metal base. Sets of lucite chairs. We have planters. We have Hungerford chairs. Actually, the estate in Manhattan, the apartment in Manhattan was designed by Hungerford. This is from New Canaan. Look at this as Art Deco as you get with the nice sort of diagonally inlaid top. Beautiful base. Comes with the chairs below it. Chinese carpets. Art Deco lighting. Quick swan into the center here. Just have a look up the center. You can stay if you like, go over there. We have this wonderful settee here. Look at this, nice and comfortable. Sort of Chesterfield looking. Look at that old monkey there scratching his head. Wonder where he was over the weekend. Sitting on top of this beautiful table here. A lot of interest in this table. Sort of, I wonder, is it sort of Gio Ponte style, but it has metal here, metal stretchers. Anyway, the monkey's up on top of it. We pair of chairs. We have this large, I don't know, is it a figurehead or whatever? Good looking girl. More Handel lighting here, just in all original shape. We have this one. And we have this one here. Getting near the finish line here, we have giving style chairs. We have lots of consoles, and we have this pretty rare rosewood. And without further ado, and all that finished, just one last pan, I'm going to tell you that you should all definitely be at this sale. The previews are Thursday, Friday and Saturday from noon to 6, Sunday at 10. Bid live at clarkeny.com, liveauctioneers.com, bidsquare.com and invaluable.com. With that, hopefully I will see you on Thursday, Friday or Saturday. Thank you.
Hi, Will Schweller here to showcase some of the highlight lots from Clarke Auction's June 2nd sale. I'd like to start with this Jared French egg tempera on canvas laid to panel, titled The Three Athletes. This work is classic Jared French with his fascination of male form and sort of set in this abstracted, sort of surrealist landscape. This work comes from the collection of John Anderson, who is the late former partner of the important American painter Paul Cadmus. Cadmus quite famously had relationships with French, and they created some of their most important works together. This piece has a $30,000 to $50,000 estimate. And from the same Connecticut collection of Anderson, we have this engraving by Jacques Bellange, and these pen and ink drawings by Ellie Nadelman and Augustus John. Also from the Anderson collection, in fact quite central to the Anderson collection, we have about 10 drawings and 10 engravings by Paul Cadmus, given to Anderson upon Paul's passing in 1999. You know, one of the more unique examples of which is this 1909 drawing done when Cadmus was 5, and it shows his really early talent for drawing and draftsmanship. It has exhibition labels on the back as well as a D.C. Moore gallery label who represents the Cadmus estate. Also from the Anderson collection is this bronze by Jared French with a $6,000 to $9,000 estimate titled The Fat Man. This small oil on panel by the British painter Henry Scott Tuke is also from the Anderson collection and really demonstrates Tuke's famous depiction of idealized male form. Tuke was celebrated by Cadmus and his contemporaries in the 70s and has really gained a prominence in the late part of the 20th century and is actually collected by Elton John, among others. This piece has a $3,000 to $5,000 estimate. In a slightly different vein, we have this woodcut by the German artist Gerd Arnst, titled Strass, and from 1926. It showcases Arndt's really pioneering use of strong geometric forms to celebrate a sort of modern urbanity of the 1920s, and you know, in a way sort of reflects Arndt's interest with Russian constructivism. Arndt actually was a communist himself and spent time all across Europe sort of running from the Germans during World War II. This piece comes from a Walk-in Wednesday client and has a $1,500 to $2,500 estimate. Also from the Anderson collection is this oil on panel by the American painter Charles Patterson, a sort of strange, almost surreal still life. From the mid-1950s, this work has a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate and has DC Moore gallery labels on the back. Below that, we have this oil on canvas by the American painter Charles Grupe, titled Harvest Time. The work comes out of a Greenwich, Connecticut collection and has a $1,000 to $1,500 estimate. From the same Greenwich collection, we have two works by Charles Grupe's son, Emile Grupe, who, if anything, is a slightly more prominent painter. These works, Mending the Nets and Oil on Board, and a Portuguese Scene on Canvas, both have $2,000 to $3,000 estimates and are trademark Grupe with their depiction of sailboats at port. Here we have a gouache by the Swiss-French artist Théophile Steinlen, who's one of the more prominent Art Nouveau poster makers, much like Toulouse-Lautrec, and this gouache sort of shows a similar, engagement with Parisian cafe culture, and this was actually done in 1914. The work has a $2,000 to $3,000 estimate and comes out of a New York City collection. I was only able to touch on a few of the slightly over 100 fine art lots in our sale, so I encourage you to please check out our catalog at www.clarkeny.com, and don't hesitate to contact the gallery if you have any questions or if we can be of any help. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Senko, and I'm going to walk you through some of our highlights for the Sunday's sale. We're going to start here with some prints from the estate of John Anderson, who's Paul Cadmus's lover, and in fact many of these prints were included in Paul Cadmus's own collection. Japanese prints are something that Western artists have collected over the last 2 centuries as a way of informing their evolution as artists. Often what artists got out of these prints was a way to challenge convention. So Japanese prints tend to have this bold use of color, different perspectives. Maybe they leave out the horizon, maybe they include it in a different way, maybe it's a bird's eye view. All of these things informed 19th and 20th century artists in their evolution. One particular artist who collected Japanese prints, and in fact many of these prints from Paul Cadmus's and John Anderson's collection were also in the same collection of Vincent van Gogh. So this artist here, for example, this is not a signed print, but you'll find a similar print of children with toys with this same bright pink background circa 1885 in Van Gogh's collection. This print here is a triptych. It shows a Japanese myth about a woman who turned into a fox, and as she's turning into the fox, her hands have already become paws, and so she is writing this poem on the shoji screen as instructions for her son to find her, should he wish to when he's older. This also includes this really interesting cut scene here, this sort of lightning bolt shaped break in the picture that shows a different scene over here, which is these sort of demon creatures who are coming to assassinate the fox lady. This set is also a triptych. It's just mounted as a sort of small book. These depict men with these traditional Japanese tattoos. This is one of the ways that Japanese prints sort of challenge convention, in that the tattoos are something that are not typically displayed in Japan. They can be a mark of gang membership or other sort of underworld activities. Here we have 2 diptychs together, or triptychs, excuse me. These are actor prints. These show famous kabuki actors. So here we have Ichikawa Danjiro. This is a name that was passed down through generations of this kabuki school, and only the best actors were able to take the name of Ichikawa Danjuro. We also have a print of Ichikawa Danjuro here. This is a very stylized depiction of the lion dance. And these are fairly typical of, again, later Meiji period prints that use these very bright aniline dyes, and show kabuki actors in a way that's almost synonymous with pop artists' posters. And then over here we have two vertical diptychs. It's kind of a rarer layout for Japanese prints, including this one by Yoshitoshi. Yoshitoshi is one of the most well-known Meiji period artists. His most famous series is the 100 Aspects of the Moon, but this one with the carp is a fairly rare print for Yoshitoshi. Here we have a pair of 20th century Chinese hardwood chairs. Lovely form, your pretty standard yoke back chair with the S-shaped splat, and then this carved show character, very stylized here in the center. Here we have a painting by Arthur Okamura. This is titled Pensive Clown. Arthur Okamura was an artist in the 1950s and 60s into the early 2000s, who painted these sort of muted scenes with a big pop of color. He was interned in Colorado during the Japanese internment program, and so I'm sure a lot of that informed how he was painting these subjects later in his life. We have here a 6-panel Chinese screen, highly detailed, hard to see the whole thing kind of folded up like this. It was mounted as a screen sort of later in its life, and so you can see after it was mounted, these interior edges were painted to give some sort of continuity to it. It is included with an appraisal from 1982 done by Su Chen Ho, explaining the scene as a 19th or 20th century painting depicting the Yi Sui Ting temple pavilion within a traditional Chinese garden. The estimate on this is 1,000 to 1,500. Here we have one of my favorites. It's an album of Japanese woodblock prints. Within this album, there are about 60 triptychs combined of Meiji period prints by various artists. We have several by Chikanobu. This is one of my favorite Sino-Japanese war prints depicting the General Makarov, a Russian general in the naval battles during that war. There are a couple more war prints mounted within this book. You have sort of one side mounted with these images of war and men fighting on horseback, and otherwise sort of manly Japanese myths. And then on the other side of the book, and as you can see, the binding is sort of coming apart here, but as you flip the book over, you have these beautiful prints of ladies in the interiors of palaces doing whatever it is ladies do. In this case, it would be playing the koto. And these are all printed, again, in these bright aniline dyes that are typical of the Meiji period. The estimate on this book is 2,000 to 4,000. We're going to finish off here with a case of porcelains. These are some of my favorites within the porcelain section. These export plates have Western themes and creatures on them. This here is known as a squirrel monkey, pictured among grapes. And then on the border of this one, which I love, we have these watermelons, sweet peppers, and other corn things that are not native to China. A couple of other lovely pieces from the same collection, some Chinese Amari plates. All of these purchased in Greenwich in the 1980s. And then this lovely enamel eggshell porcelain platter with the roosters among the bok choy. that's going to be it for our highlights. There's more online. Take a look, and we'll see you on Sunday. Hi, and welcome to the June 2nd auction preview of jewelry and silver. We'll begin here with a beautiful Tiffany & Company tea service. So you can see it's a 5-piece tea service. Beautiful scroll and floral borders here. Nice button form finials with the tray. And if you can just get in here, I want everyone to see how beautiful the decoration to the handles are. So we have these masked women, beautiful floral design here, floral and shell, really nice at $4,000 to $6,000. And out of I believe a Queen's estate, we have this little grouping. So we make these groupings of miscellaneous silver items. So you have an Art Nouveau bowl, these beautiful kiddish cups, a little snuff box. So this is really quite nice with the gilt interior, a little Tiffany nut dish, another kiddish cup. But the nicest piece in this grouping is this really early German pedestal cup or beaker. Usually, it most likely had a gold wash at one point that's been rubbed off, but it has nice age to it. You can see this is a pictorial hallmark of an old German stamp, and there's also a city stamp here. So this is probably a maker's mark. This is a city stamp. I believe it's Nuremberg. So these are all together at $400 to $600. Bailey Banks and Biddle, beautiful center bowl, nice floral swags and shell motif. It is a really nice condition. Also, it has an inscription on the bottom. So this was the previous owner, or the original owner, I should say. So it does have some historical provenance, I believe, in Baltimore. Some 19th century, early 20th century Chinese export pieces. So these three are grouped together. A beautiful bowl with the chrysanthemums and the flower frog. This open work vessel with 2 dragons chasing a pearl. Really nice, stamped on the underside, and then this little cup. So these three together are at $300 to $500. 2 signed pieces of Chinese export. So this is by Hong Chong, I believe. So this little bud vase with the floral decoration on the mottled ground, and then this tripod bowl, also signed, and I believe that this is by Luen Wo. So these 2 pieces at $400 to $600. Indian silver, so it's a little bar set, the beautiful decanter, 2 cups, a little open work vessel, and then the serving tray. These are at $600 to $900. English silver serving set, so this is a tea service with the kettle on stand, teapot, coffee pot, sugar creamer, and waste vessel. So all English silver, and then it's accompanied by this demi-tasse service in the box case. So you have all the demi-tasse spoons and the sugar tongs. Beautiful George Jensen, so our more contemporary grouping in the sale, in the Bernadotte pattern, so you can see the beautiful striations to the handles. So a really wonderful design. It'll clean up beautifully, and it's George Jensen. This is in at $6,000 to $9,000, and it is a 116-piece service. So we're going to jump ahead to jewelry and then move back to some silver. We'll start here. Out of a Purchase New York estate, we have this Schlumberger for Tiffany & Company 18 karat gold men's set. So we have the cufflinks and then the shirt studs at $1,200 to $1,500. A piece of couture in the sale is this beautiful Hermes H-click bracelet with the blue enamel. So this is the light blue or the robin's egg blue. It does come with the original box, the original pamphlet, and I believe it's a 2008 receipt. And that is in at $300 to $500. Another piece of couture in the sale is this grouping of 3 David Yurman bracelets. So they are sterling. Some have little diamond accents, so there's different terminals to each. So there's pearls and there's little faceted gems to 2 of them. These 3 together at $400 to $600. Men's watch grouping. So we have this really nice Hamilton watch with the subsidiary seconds hand. So this is 14 karat gold. And then a Lucien Piccard 18 karat gold men's watch with the round face and the textured finish. Moving on to some coral, again out of our Purchase estate. Beautiful salmon colored coral set in 14 karat gold with the diamond accents as floral brooch. And from the same estate, this angel skin coral carved lily of the valley brooch, again set in 14 karat yellow gold with the diamond accents. And we'll just jump over here to this 18 karat gold floral form brooch with a beautiful Florentine finish in the style of Buccellati. I mean, I actually thought this was going to be Buccellati at first, but it is 18 karat gold and most surely Italian. Out of a Long Island estate, these 2 diamond accent rings. So really beautiful rings, I'm just going to put one on for you just so you can see. They just look great on. These are easy to wear rings, kind of the geometric pattern that's in now, so easy to put on, easy to wear every day. The two together at $300 to $500. One of my favorite pieces in this sale is this large carved coral brooch. So you can just see the beautiful striations throughout the salmon colored coral. Even on the back you can see just how beautiful this is. So this was carved from a large coral branch, set in 14 karat white gold with the diamond surround, estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Another piece of couture in the sale is this pair of David Webb 18 karat gold hand hammered ear clips or earrings at $2,000 to $3,000. Really wonderful, out of a Brookfield estate. Signed pearl and diamond ring set in 18 karat gold. Wonderful contemporary design, so this modernist kind of organic feel to the gold work. It is signed. I was unable to determine who the maker was, but it's in at $400 to $600. 14 karat gold men's chain, so a flat curb link chain at $400 to $600. So this is an Italian 18 karat yellow gold necklace, and these are the Gucci links. So they're these kind of three-dimensional links, really beautiful, a nice long length. So this is easy to wear, one of the statement necklaces that are also so in now. Again, 18 karat Italian gold, beautifully articulated, wide bracelet. So you can just see, if I put it on my wrist here, really nice. So you can just see the fluidity of these bracelets, which really is a testament to the quality. Again, 18 karat yellow gold, Florentine and polished finished bracelet, large eternity links. Again, quite large, so you can see on my wrist that this is a great statement piece. Really beautiful, one of my favorite. I would wear that for sure. Victorian grouping, so we have two garnet brooches set in silver, and then a wonderful Victorian snake charm. So if you just take a look here, a little snake set with turquoise cabochons, and you can see, so this was the hair locket. So this was a piece of mourning jewelry. It may have later been set on this 14 karat gold snake chain, but this is original and Victorian. Again, out of our purchase estate, we have this double strand pearl necklace, individually knotted pearls. Clasp is platinum, so if you just want to zoom in there, Steve, it's really a beautiful clasp. Platinum with multi-cuts of diamonds. So we have marquise, rounds, really beautiful. The straight baguettes and graduated baguettes. Love this at $600 to $900. Rose gold in this sale, this pair of 18 karat gold Italian rose gold flat curb link bracelets, one with the Figa charm, but really great to wear these together. Nice, out of a New Rochelle estate. Again, another statement ring, so we have this 18 karat gold and diamond ring with the lobed or ribbed finish, and then these applied 3 diamonds. 3 18 karat gold rings, again all with diamond accents. So we have this bypass feather ring with the diamond accents, this little ribbed ring, and then just a single diamond in this kind of organic form, all together at $400 to $600. 3-piece set, all 18 karat gold, so we have the triple hoops, and then this kind of looks like the Van Cleef bracelet we sold in the last auction, but these 3 together. Flat snail link necklace, 18 karat Italian gold, really nice, easy to wear. This is a really beautiful signed 18 karat gold Italian scarf clip. So it's really nice for wearing scarves. It looks wonderful. I photographed it online with a scarf if you want to take a look at it. Estimated at $300 to $500, and it is signed. Again, with the rose gold, beautifully articulated 18 karat rose gold bracelet with the floral medallions. Really nice, unusual, but again, one of the statement bracelets that's so popular right now. So moving on to another piece of Victorian jewelry in the sale, we have this 18 karat gold, beautifully articulated necklace. So you can see the variety of links, beautiful design, 18 karat gold with this beautiful large clasp, $1,000 to $1,500. Patek Philippe ladies 18 karat gold watch, really wonderful design, nice size of the face. Completely wearable, contemporary, estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Really like this piece, and it is in good working condition. 18 karat gold and enamel decorated bamboo form hinged bracelet. Really nice, $600 to $900. Interesting grouping of gold filled watch fobs, or seal marks or seal fobs,
various names for these pieces. You can see the beautiful, some have the little insignias, others do not, but a really nice variety of them, all together at $300 to $500. Again, a really nice grouping in this auction at $1,000 to $1,500. Pair of Italian 18-karat gold bracelets, flat curved link with the quadrants of diamonds. Again, will look great stacked and worn together. Grouping of turquoise and 18-karat gold. We have the necklace, pair of bracelets, ear clips, and ring. Really wonderful, easily wearable, all together at $1,000 to $1,500. Just came in late last week. This is a Tiffany & Company 14-karat gold easel back frame. Beautiful condition. I don't know if it was ever used, so of course I put that there's light surface scratches and minor dings and dinks, but there's really nothing to say about this, and it is signed here. So you can see the markings on the bottom here, sorry, upside down. So really nice at $300 to $500. Watch grouping again came in late last week. So we have one 14-karat gold pocket watch and one gold filled, and then a grouping of fobs. I've actually seen a lot of the vintage jewelry collectors turning these fobs into necklaces with various charms, so maybe someone would like to do that, but it's a beautiful grouping of fobs and two watches. Moving on to some Indian jewelry, so we have this Maharani or Rajasthani grouping of gilt metal and clear gems. So we have the pair of earrings, the necklace with a pearl necklace and the large pendant, and then this hinged bracelet. So really wonderful at $400 to $600. Jumping back to Italian gold, Italian 18-karat gold necklace with the tassels, Lavalier style. So beautiful at $1,000 to $1,500. Again, Indian jewelry, 22-karat gold. So we have the pair of earrings, the large pendant on the multi-strand necklace, and this is at $600 to $900. I'm sorry, it's $800 to $1,200, I apologize. And jumping back to silver, out of a Scarsdale estate, we have this large 6-piece German sterling service with the large serving tray. It's nearly 300 troy ounces. So it's a large, heavy service, beautifully ornate decoration with all of this repoussé work, the floral baskets, the scroll work, dancing pooties to the border. And this can all be found along the perimeter of the tray as well and on each piece. This is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Another Tiffany grouping in this auction is this really wonderful out of purchase Tiffany & Company Sterling Hampton flatware service. 139 pieces, a really large service, and it is complete. So there are more pieces, I believe, of the salad forks, which maybe were also used as dessert. But this is all together at $5,000 to $7,000. Mexican silver grouping, and this is one of many in this sale, so there are various other Mexican groupings of silver. This is just the one I chose to showcase. So we have this really nice tureen here. So you can see it's a littered tureen, and I want you to also take a look at the acanthus pattern on the border here. And this is Sanborn's, so it's a very well-known Mexican silversmith. And then the tray here, just a round tray, and this is by Maciel. So again, another well-known Mexican designer. Tiffany & Company scalloped edge bowl, surprisingly heavy, so really nice weight to this. It does need to be cleaned, but it's in beautiful condition otherwise, fully marked on the underside. Again, out of purchase, we have this, it looks like George Jensen, but it's just in the style of, this is actually American, it's Woodside Sterling Company, and it's just this picture with the beautiful applied grape design with the ball, the ebony handle, really wonderful, the pedal, it just has a really nice look to it, and this is at $400 to $600. Russian grouping in the sale, so I believe that this is a later reproduction, but it has a nice look to it. But this has nice age to it, so it's this Russian silver basket. It is stamped right here, and this is identified on our website. There are some condition issues to the basket, but this I really love. So this is late 19th century, early 20th century Russian silver, but it just has such a contemporary feel to the design. So if you take a look at just the pattern here and the reticulated pattern to the border, it's just a really wonderful piece with these little kind of scrolled feet, and it is marked to each foot and also right here. So this grouping together is comprised of these 3 pieces. Another star of this sale is, this is Continental Silver, Russian trophy or large pedestal vase, but it has these beautiful eagles. So really, really nice. You can just see the details to these pieces, and it is stamped here. I believe it was exported from Germany or to Germany from Russia. So there are various continental silver marks to the base, but this is estimated at $800 to $1,200, and it's really beautiful, beautifully crafted. The eagles are just wonderful. And we're going to end here with a Tiffany & Company Queen Anne flatware service. So just a really nice clean look. So you can see the graduated handles. They are monogrammed, and this is estimated at $600 to $900. And this is just a helping of what we have to offer in silver and jewelry for June 2nd. So please check our website, and we will see you at our sale.